Hello everyone. Welcome to our e-learning class. In this video, we will be dealing with trigonometric ratios for acute angles. Specifically, to solve problems about 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. In the right triangle ACB below, angle A is 30 degrees, angle B is 60 degrees and angle C is 90 degrees. The side opposite the 30-degree angle is the shorter leg. The side opposite the 60-degree angle is the longer leg. The longest side is the hypotenuse. If the length of the shorter leg is x, the length of the hypotenuse is 2x. Because in a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the shorter leg, and the longer leg is equal to the length of the shorter leg times the square root of 3. Let us study the next example. If the length of the shorter leg is 4, then the hypotenuse will be 2 times 4, and that is 8, and the length of the longer leg is 4 times the square root of 3. Let us study the next example. In here, the length of the shorter leg is 5. Therefore, the length of the hypotenuse is 10, then the length of the longer leg is 5 times the square root of 3. In the next example, the hypotenuse is given. In this case it is 10. To find the length of the shorter leg, divide the hypotenuse by 2. Therefore, the length of the shorter leg is 5. And the length of the longer leg is 5 times the square root of 3. Let us study the next example. In this case, the hypotenuse is 14. By dividing the length of the hypotenuse by 2, we get the length of the shorter leg, which is 7. And the longer leg would be 7 times the square root of 3. In the next example, the hypotenuse is 5. But 5 is not divisible by 2, so, express the length of the shorter leg as 5 over 2. To get the length of the longer leg, multiply the length of the shorter leg by square root of 3. Therefore we have 5 times the square root of 3 over 2. In the next example, the hypotenuse is equal to 9. Then, the shorter leg is 9 over 2. And the longer leg is 9 square root of 3 over 2. In the next example, the length of the longer leg is given. In this case, it is 3 square root of 3. To get the length of the shorter leg, divide the longer leg by square root of 3. Therefore, the shorter leg is equal to 3. To get the length of the hypotenuse, double the length of the shorter leg. Therefore, the hypotenuse is equal to 6. If the longer leg is equal to 5 square root of 3, the shorter leg would be 5 and the hypotenuse would be 10. If the longer leg is equal to 12, we simply divide 12 by 3, then multiply the result by square root of 3. So we have 4 square root of 3. This process is the same with rationalizing the denominator. And to get the length of the hypotenuse, we just multiply the 4 square root of 3 by 2. Therefore we have 8 square root of 3. That's all for the 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. Thank you for watching. Please prepare for your activity.